gon' get this work.
Judah. At this time, we would like all the gainsayers and naysayers of Israel united in Christ. Take this moment, please, to shut up. All right, I'm going in. Fix your face. We ain't going nowhere. Scriptures popping, ain't no stopping. When I'm on post, so don't go there. Gotta get it if you wanna know that. Fringed up and I'ma show that. Mad at me cause it's Bible verse. Boy, we ain't wrote that.
We're gonna tell you what God says to do. We're gonna give it to you. And yes, we're gonna make you accountable for that. And we don't care how you feel about it. The Bible says whether they hear from them, they gonna know apocalypse in amongst them.
I go saying that they should bring you into Egypt again. This is a curse that was put upon the nation of Israel to identify who the nation of Israel are today. Brazilian, Cubans, Haitians, and Dominicans.
And this same woman, the Most High has set his face against us. That's why we are the bottom of society as a nation of people.
For whoever breaks the law, you gon' get this work. For whoever breaks the law, you gon' get this work. Woo!
We be them boys in that purple. Geeking in them scriptures, man, you can call me Urkel. Christ is coming with them chairs like a circle, with flames of fire on those who don't follow instruction. Repent or die.
Cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field. We are cursed in the city, it's evident. Go to the upper neighborhoods like Edmond, Yukon, Piedmont. They ain't cursed. They living good up there. When you go back to where I'm from, Tennessee, you got two different sides. You got Franklin and then where I'm from. Franklin is like the richest place on earth. Population eater, or so-called white man. You go to where black folks at, you go to where so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans at, it's cursed. You got potholes all over the place. Why is that though? Why are we living in these conditions? That's the questions that we need to be asking ourselves. Why is it like this? Guess what? The answers are in the Bible. The answers are found in the Holy Bible. Brother, let me ask you something. You got a minute? Let me ask you something. Hey, what's your nationality? If I was to ask you your nationality, what would you tell me? Black, Native American, African American. These are the terms that we coincide with, right? But guess what? The Bible calls you something different than that. Did you know that? The Bible calls you something greater than that. The Bible calls you an Israelite, according to the Bible. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Watch this. And a lot of people don't understand this. And a lot of people don't know this because the churches aren't teaching you the truth out of this Bible. That's why we running around the way that we are. That's why you got kids killing, running around. We have fear of children. Gangbangers. That's why you have baby mamas and all this nonsense, because the church is not teaching us our true heritage according to this Bible. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God called the Israelites, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're going to prove that, a holy people. We are supposed to be a holy people. Come on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
God chose us to be a special people unto himself. This is the Bible. This ain't my own thoughts. This is coming out of the Holy Bible. Come on.
Above all people.
God chose us to be above all people on the face of the earth. Come on.
That are upon the face of the earth.
God chose us to be a holy, special, and above all people on the nation of earth. Why are we not like that now? Why is that not like that? Because are we a special people now? Are we above all nations upon the earth now? No. So these are the questions we need to be asking. Okay, if God said that, why is it not like that? Deuteronomy 28, read verse 15. That is why it's not like that. And if you stay long enough, you're going to learn your heritage out of this Bible, your true nationality. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So yes, because we are not a holy people anymore, because we're not above all nations, it's because we broke God's commandments. He told us if we didn't keep his commandments, we would be cursed as a nation of people. These certain curses will come upon us as a nation of people. Watch this, verse 48.
Bring it out.
This. Here's one of these curses that came upon blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for breaking God's commandments. Come on.
book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shall they serve thy enemies
God said because we didn't want to keep his commandments, like keep the Sabbath day holy, like not eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish, like women not wearing pants and putting on a dress. He said we would have to serve our enemies. Come on.
Which the Lord shall set against thee.
Come on.
In hunger.
He said we would have to serve our enemies in hunger. Now let me ask you a question, sir. Where do we go get our food from? If you're hungry, where do you have to go to get your food? You gotta go to the store. Do we own these stores? No, we do not own these stores.
That's right.
The other nations own these stores. A nation outside of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans own these stores. In all our communities and neighborhoods, right?
Right.
Why is that? Because God said he will send our enemies against us for breaking his commandments. This is coming out the Holy Bible. The same Bible that we've been reading in our churches for over 400 years, for hundreds of years. The same Bible that's in every courthouse that this nation says in God we trust.
Right.
But guess what? If they trusted in God, they tell you your heritage according to the Bible. Read that again.
Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shall they serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst.
In thirst. If we want water, where do we have to go? We have to go to the other nations. God calls them our enemies. God calls them our enemies. That's why you have a water bill. That's why you gotta go buy water. Water falls free from the sky, but we have to pay for it. Why is that? Why is that? Because God said, because you didn't want to keep my commandments, these things will happen to you. Come on.
And in nakedness, and in want of all things.
We want anything as a people, we have to go to the other nations. You want a driver's license. You want a birth certificate. You want a death certificate. You want paper towels. You want anything, we have to go to the other. We as a nation of people do not produce these things. Another nation does. Why is that? Because we broke God's commandments. We decided we didn't want to keep the commandments of God. Like this. Hold that. Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Here's one of the commandments that we decided we didn't want to keep. And guess what? That's why these things are happening to us. That's why we're in the slums and the ghettos. That's why we're at the bottom of society. That's why we can fight for years for civil rights and still be in the same place. Still be in the same condition. Because we don't want to keep the commandments of God. That's the solution. The solution is not marching. The solution is not going to the government and no justice, no peace. The solution is keeping the commandments of God. Because that's what got us in this place. That's what got us in this position in the first place. Give me that. Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
The book of Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
The Bible says, brother, to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Let me ask you a question. Did the churches teach you to keep, remember the Sabbath day? Did the churches tell you to keep it holy? So, where is the truth at? Are they teaching the truth according to the Bible? Because the Bible just told you what? Keep the Sabbath day holy.
That's right.
Again.
The book of Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Come on.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
The Bible says 6 days shall you labor and do all your work. Come on.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
But the seventh day, what day is the 7th day, brother? The first day of the week? The first day of the week is not the 7th day. That's the 7th day of the week. You have the first day of the week, which is when? Sunday. So if you count 7 days from Sunday, what do you get? Saturday.
That's right.
That is the 7th day according to the Bible. Read that again.
Bring it out.
The book of Exodus chapter 20, verse 10. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy sons, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant.
So no one's supposed to be doing any work on the Sabbath day. So guess what? If this was a God-fearing country, if this was an in God we trust, all these businesses are supposed to be shut down on the Sabbath day, correct?
Right.
We're not supposed to be working on the Sabbath day, right? Right, because that's what the Bible says. And guess what? These same commandments that we're supposed to keep is the reason why we're in the conditions that we're in. Because we don't want to keep them. We don't want to keep the Sabbath day holy. And guess what? Your churches teach you not to keep the Sabbath day holy.
That's right.
They teach you it's okay to break God's commandments. Let me ask you a question, brother. You believe in this Bible? You go to church, right? Ask your pastor, why don't we got to keep the Sabbath day? Ask your pastor, why are we in the conditions we're in? Ask your pastor, who are the Israelites according to the Bible?
Right.
Guess what? You'll get a feel-good saying, and all you got to do is believe in Jesus. That's what they're going to tell you. Watch this. Revelation chapter 14, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Revelation 14, chapter 14, verse 12.
Bring it
The
out.
Bible does not change from Old Testament to New Testament. The solution has always been keep the commandments of God. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 12.
We are in the book of Revelations. You're familiar with the Bible, as I can tell. The Revelations is the last book of the Bible, right? Read that.
Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
And do what?
Keep the commandments of God. And the faith of Christ.
So we went all the way to the last book of the Bible, and what is it telling you to do? Keep the commandments of God. So what are the churches doing? What are they teaching us? Lies. That's what they are teaching us. They are teaching us lies. Give me Jeremiah 23:1. Yes, the Christian church, or so-called Christian church, is teaching us lies, and they are one of the reasons why we're in the conditions that we're in. They're not teaching us the truth according to the Bible. They're teaching you a lie to keep us in this condition, to keep us at the bottom of society. Yes, it's a system set up against you, brother, against us. But guess what? It's time to change that. It's time to break that and come back to this Bible and keep the commandments. Watch this. Give me Jeremiah 23, read verse 1.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 1.
Listen to what the Bible's saying, read.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Of my pasture. The Bible says woe. You know what woe means? What does woe mean? Destruction. Right, beware. Destruction. The Bible says destruction to the pastors that scatter the flock of my pasture. The Bible says woe to them. Destruction to the pastors that scatter the Israelites. Guess what happened? That's what Christianity is doing. It's keeping us scattered. It's keeping us in captivity, in slavery, working that 9-to-5 job, barely getting by in the slums and ghettos. That's what Christianity is doing, because it's teaching you to break God's commandments. Because I can almost guarantee your pastor does not teach God's commandments. If you go to church, he ain't telling you got to keep the commandments of God, is he? He's telling you to believe on Jesus, and that's it. Which, yes, you got to believe on Jesus, but guess what? You still got to keep the commandments of God as well.
Right.
Give me Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Let's get another commandment that we must be teaching. We must be teaching and keeping the commandments of God. That's it. Give me that.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generation, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of blue fringes. We ain't out here with these fringes on our clothes for no reason. And we're out here with them because it is a commandment of God. Just like you. You're supposed to have fringes on all your clothes, brother. Because it is a commandment of God. We run around as a nation of people saying we love God, saying we are Holy Ghost filled. All praises. I believe in Jesus, but we won't do what he says. That's what the Bible says. Give me that for John 14 and 15.
The book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me,
the Bible says, if ye love me. This is Christ speaking. He said, if ye love me, come on,
keep my commandments.
You notice the same thing coming out of Christ's mouth? We're in St. John, the 14th chapter and 15th verse. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. So what are these pastors teaching? Are they teaching the truth according to, are they teaching out of this Bible? No, they ain't teaching out of this Bible, because the Bible's telling you to keep the commandments. So my question to you, brother, is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do from here? What's your next thought? Because the Bible is telling you to do one thing. There you go. Keep the commandments. You got a flyer, brother? Check out this flyer. I know you probably got to go, but check out that flyer. The information's on the back. Brother, this is your true heritage, your true nationality, according to the Bible.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.